So we got up this morning about 5 o'clock in the morning, but we didn't even leave the house till like 6:30. It took over an hour and a half to get ready. And then we hit a lot of traffic coming here. There was a lot of traffic on the highway there. As we got closer to Bayamon, it really got jammed up. It was really slow going. And then once we got through Bayamon, it kind of opened up a little bit. And like I said, it took us about 2.5 hours to get here. We stopped to have breakfast at a bakery not too far from the road that leads to the rainforest, right there on the number 3 road. Good sandwiches, good coffee. Now we're here at the visitor center. Gonna explore this a little bit, and then we're gonna hike a couple of the trails, hopefully, with the kids. And that's gonna be our day today here at the rainforest.
Open when I say cheese. When I say cheese, open.
I'm blind.
It's adorable.
No.
I was here before. That looks appetizing to you?
Yeah.
Is that the real size? Or is that over-exaggerated so you can see it?
Look at it. It's
No, this
amazing.
goes here. Why'd you mess it up?
This is
Just 20 minutes in a forested space can create physical changes in your body. It need not be strenuous exercise, just focus on what is going on around you for a restorative connection to the forest.
I don't know how long it will do that. And he's on my right. Here, one.
So we're walking back to the car. We just finished swimming, or the kids finished swimming in, I think is it the Juan Diego waterfall. La Mina waterfall is closed, so we couldn't do that one. So we had to park up the road and walk the road back down to the Juan Diego waterfall. There's 3 little waterfalls. The first one's a small little pool, and the next 2 are a little bit bigger. The top one, the third one, had a lot of mostly adults. The middle was kind of mixed, but the water was cold, the kids said. I did not go in. So we just got back, and these folks got a ticket for parking on the road. See? We just barely squeezed in, and luckily when we pulled up here, I had asked the 2 cars behind me to back up because the one lady had almost like a half a car length behind her to the other car. I'm like, if you could just back up a little, I can get in a little tighter. And she was like, well, I want to make sure I can get out. I'm like, well, you got plenty of room. So she backed up, the other guy backed up, and we squeezed in. And we did not get a ticket, fortunately for us. I'm curious. Let me see how much the ticket is. Ooh, $100. Ooh, that would suck. $100 for parking on the road.
How much?
100.
Woo-wee! That is not ours. Do not feed the animals. If you see a trap, please do not disturb it or release the animal.
We just arrived at Angelito Trailhead on Puerto Rico Road 988. Now, if you're coming out of the visitor center onto 191, 988, I think is right there, but it's closed on that side. Ooh, something just bit me. It's closed on that side, so we had to drive around. It's about a 40-minute detour to come around the other way. It's not, distance-wise, it's not very far. It's about 12 miles, 15 miles, but the road leading here is not very good as you get closer. So it's kind of slow going. But yeah, we're making our way to the trail. It's a little, we had an early dinner. pretty good. Actually, it's really good. And we're gonna hit this stop here. There's a river or something, I think. Let the kids go in the water for a little bit and then make our way back to the Airbnb in Quebradillas. It's gonna take us a couple hours to get back. So that was our day at El Yunque Rainforest. We kind of lucked out with getting in. When we got there, we pulled up to the gate. They were making people turn around and go back. They weren't letting anyone in. But when we got to be about number 4 in line, they started letting cars go through and we got in. But what I will say is that when we did get in, it was difficult to find parking. A lot of the area, a lot of the roadways under construction, a lot of the parking area is not available. It's fenced off. They've got construction equipment. So it was tough to find places to park. The visitor center we went to was closed, but we were able to use the bathrooms there, and we spoke to one of the park rangers, gave us some advice on where we could go because a lot of the trails were closed. La Mina Falls was closed. A couple of the trails over the top were closed. So we did the Juan Diego Falls and swam there for a little bit, and then we took a ride out of the rainforest around Detour to Angelito Trailhead, which led down to the river, and the kids swam there. And that's where we finished up our day at El Yunque Rainforest.